MitchTransformers96 here in another review. This time I'm reviewing the new Clone Wars' packaging for 2012. So here you go. So these are, I just found these in stores. I didn't expect them to hit stores already. I think that they're scheduled to come out the end of January. Might be wrong on that, but that's what I think. So I was very surprised to see them in stores. I went to one Walmart tonight, just earlier, 15 minutes ago, and they had a whole bunch. They had 3 pegs full of them. It looked like none of them have been taken. I might have been the first one to buy it from that Walmart, but yeah, so I got these 3 characters. So first I'm going to talk about the packaging, but let me first talk about the characters in the packaging, or in this first wave. This first wave consists of all packages. Every single toy in this new first wave 2012 is just a repack, except maybe one. I have a question for you guys. This Anakin right here, it is not the Anakin that came out in 2011. It's not this Anakin. It isn't. So I don't know if it's a new Anakin that they came out with one new figure to release for people, or if it's just a old Anakin that they just repacked. I'd love to know, because I only had that one Anakin, so I did buy this, and I don't know if this is a totally new sculpt or if it's just a repackaged Anakin. I'm almost 100% sure though that his accessory is new. So this is the only one that I have questions about. As far as everybody else, it's all just repacks. So there's Yoda, Anakin Skywalker, and Cody, and then they also have the Aqua Droid, the shirtless Savage Opress, Chewbacca, just a normal clone. Did I say the Aqua Droid? Oh, Mace Windu, Cad Bane. They repackaged those as, yeah. And so I think that, oops. Oh, sorry, just looking at something. So I think that that's about it. So that's what the first wave consists of. It's all repacks except for the questionable Anakin Skywalker. Please put that in the comments if you know. So yeah, so as far as the toys, I wish that they'd come out with like a few new characters and not just maybe one, you know. So but still, it's okay. Yoda and that Commander Cody I have been wanting for so long, but they've just been so easy to get. I just have had no urgency to get them. I just never got them because I never needed to. I could always get them. So because I saw them in the new packaging, I thought, hey, I should do a review of the packaging, and why not get a couple figures to put in the background. So that's why I finally got the Cody and finally got Yoda. I've been wanting them for a long time. They've been so easy to get. Haven't been really rushing to get them. And then Anakin I got because it's a new sculpt to me, and just questioning if it's new altogether or not. So let's talk about the packaging. So the original packaging for most of 2011 was this. It was where the figure, there's a card, a place for the die, the figure's pictured up there. But then for like the last 2 months of the Clone Wars, for some reason, don't know why this happened, they changed it to this, pretty much the same thing, just really they just took out the little side thing, just put some stickers up here, put the card in the back, and put the die over here. And then for some reason, just 2 months after that, they come out with completely new packages. Don't know why they decided to change it just for like 2 waves and then change it completely. Don't really understand that, but whatever. As far as the new packaging, let's get closer. As you can see, the character picture from the older toys has been replaced with pictures of Darth Maul. Don't understand why. When I first saw that, I thought that it was just going to be the prototypes that they put with Darth Maul, because I know in 2010, transitioning from 2011, all of the pictures of the packages had these Darth Mauls on them, and it was really just for prototypes. And but when the toys actually came out in the stores, they had the pictures of the characters. So this time I thought the same thing was going to happen. Ended up not. They ended up keeping the Darth Maul. I don't know why. Because Darth Maul is not a main character or anything. The only explanation that I've come up with is because they're re-releasing the Phantom Menace in 3D. Maybe they have Darth Maul here, and then next year for the Attack of the Clones release, they'll have, you know, some unique Attack of the Clones character on the packages. Don't really know why, but it's cool. I like it. I like the Darth Maul because he's one of my favorite Star Wars characters, and he just looks awesome. The only thing I don't like with it is it's very hard to search through the characters, because because now, before you could just look at the top of the package and you can see all of the characters all lined up, so you know every single toy. But now the only way that you can tell is either by looking at the toy or just looking at the side thing, which means you have to bump them all out of your way just to look at the little side thing, which really sucks. That was one thing that I always loved about the Clone Wars, how easy it was to spot different characters. You didn't even have to move any toys, you could just look at the top. That is now gone, because they're all Darth Maul, so you really can't tell which characters you're going to get unless you start flipping through them. So, that's a shame. It's an inconvenience. I mean, it was easier to notice figures, so it's going to make life harder. But still, it looks cool. What I like is the way that they have the picture of the character. It's pretty neat, because it's the picture of the character, and it's got the clear background, so it's like just the character's picture cut out, which looks nice. As far as accessories are starting to get a little goofy, I guess you can say, because now we have this lightsaber spinner shooting gun thing that comes with the Anakin. Yeah, so that's kind of strange. It's more kiddie-ish, and with the Cody, you have the jetpack, which we saw at the end of 2011. It was packaged with like Cody or something. So yeah, so the toys are getting more, or the accessories are getting more geared towards the kids now, I guess it looks like. So yeah, what are you gonna do? But they still come with normal accessories. He still comes with the blaster and helmet. He still comes with a lightsaber. So we're still getting the normal accessories, just with some little goofy ones. Some of the big changes, which I really don't know why. Well, one of the changes that I like is, even though I don't play the game, the dice, they were always just this very plain blue with white writing. Now they are this black with gold writing. The dice look awesome. I really love them. Although I don't use the dice, they still look pretty awesome. I love that. One thing that I'm not too happy with is the base. The base is now going to be this pale brown color. When it was usually just a grayish silver, now it's a pale brown. Don't really know why they changed the bases, because I think that the gray and the silver, you know, the silverish gray, I think that looks better as a base, number one. And number two, now your figures are gonna, some of them are gonna have that gray base and some of them are gonna have the brown base. So I really don't understand why they did that. It's unnecessary, and maybe it saves them money. I don't know, though. If it does, it must save them like a microscopic amount of money. So really don't understand why they had to do that, but they did. As far as the cards, I haven't opened it, but the cards, they look different. They're different. They're not the normal cards anymore, so don't know what's up with it. I'll have to investigate that more when I open one of these. So the cards are different. Don't know how you can still play the Galactic Battle game and stuff, but the cards are different. So yeah, so there you go. Oh, talking about the back of the packaging, we get, I'm not a fan of the back of the packaging. You get a picture of the character, the toy, you get a picture of the toy using their accessory, you get a very small bio and a very small picture of them in the episode, and then you get just this little itty bitty just showing you little microscopic other figures in the wave, and then this huge Galactic Battle game sticker, or not sticker, but whole kind of back. Really don't like that. That's really annoying. Nobody plays that game, and it takes up so much of the back of the packaging. And I have to say, I'm not too into the white. It reminds me of the 2008 packaging of the Clone Wars, so I'm not too into that. I wish that they'd stick more with the blue. There is still the blue, but I wish they'd stick mainly with the blue. So overall, it's neat. Oh, and they are thinner. The ones I just showed you, the Armored Savage Press and the Undead Geonosian, those two stacked up, and then these three stacked up next to each other about the same height. So these are thinner packages, which is nice. It reduces waste and stuff, and better for recycling and stuff like that, because it's smaller. They don't have to use as much plastic, which is good. Also, one thing that they look like smaller figures. They look like skinnier, smaller figures. That's not true. They're still the same size. They have the appearance of being smaller to me. I don't know about you guys, but to me, they look smaller to me. Although the toys are the same size as they've been, they have the appearance of looking smaller. So there you go. So that's just my little overview, review of the packages for the new 2012 Clone Wars toys. It's personal preference. Tell me if you like them or not in the comments. But it's cool. I like the Darth Maul, but it's kind of interesting. So there you go. So that's my review of the 2012 packages for Clone Wars. Thanks for watching.